I'm really aware in terms of getting a good night's sleep and not looking at blue emitting devices, as well as not looking at the news. And that also rolls into the following morning in terms of not looking at any of my devices for at least an hour. So I've got a morning routine that's my routine and not somebody else that's trying to get hold of me.
But building a meditation practice or mindfulness practice that you can do every day for between 15 and 20 minutes is going to make an enormous difference to your stress levels. Because it just allows you to quiet the brain down, and then you can then take those practices into your everyday working life. So if you need to take a moment, you can take a moment. And I think for me, meditation has been one of the biggest things that's helped me really get on top of my stress levels and then reduce it. I think exercise is a great way of relieving stress, but I would just say don't overdo the exercise. You know, I see so many executives that fly in transatlantic, and then on the weekends they're running triathlons and 100-mile bike rides. And if you're under chronic stress, adding a huge amount of more stress to your life through exercise is not going to do you any good physically.
Yep.
So there's some caution there around, yes, use exercise as a release, but try not to overdo it, particularly when you're in a stressful time.
I think practice cold showers. I was quite dismissive, but I do that consistently every day now and I love it. So a warm shower followed by a 10-second to a minute cold shower. Why? Again, it gets me back to the present because that's all I'm focused on. And it also helps me focus on my breathing, which is brilliant for, again, being in the present. Because let me tell you, if you put a shower on completely cold, that's all you're focused on.
I have done cold showers in the morning now for past 18 months. So I would generally have a 5-minute shower and then turn it cold for the last minute.
Yep.
The benefits for me are dual. One, it makes me highly energized. You are focused on being cold because your body thinks I'm going to die, and then it realizes, oh, I'm not going to die.
Yep.
But I think for me, one of the most important things around the cold shower is that every morning, Ben, without fail, I have this conversation with myself in my head where that little voice comes up and says, don't do it. It's really cold. It's not very nice. And you might die. And what I do is, as soon as I get that feeling, I turn it cold straight away. Because what I'm saying to myself is that when I say go, we go.
Yeah.
We take action. And by starting my day doing that, it's a really great intention to have, because we go through life constantly with a little voice or chatter in our mind that's trying to hold us back.
Yeah.
What I'm teaching my subconscious is that when my conscious says we're doing it, we're doing it.
Yeah.
So I think that's an added benefit from a stress management point of view too.
Yeah, totally agree. Yeah, you're winning by a positive outcome straight away. One of the first things you do. So it's a great way to start the day. There's an amazing video on YouTube if people Google Navy SEAL Admiral pass out parade, and he advocates making one's bed each day, which is another easy win, but it's something that's great in terms of compounding for minimal effort, starting the day with a positive intent. So I always make sure that I do that post shower, which is make my bed. And also when I come back at the end of the day, it's nice to have a nicely made bed to come back to.
Yeah, I think